It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan and with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Williams. Brandon Clark is out there with Sabonis. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Green in at the 2. Ivey finds Clark. Picked by Williams. Clark, the pass to Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Green lethal off the catch. Good rhythm on that play.
And Benyama outside. And it's off from three-point range. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Back to Ivey. Outside, Green. Clark sets a screen for Green.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Clark, a screen on Simon. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Thompson against Ivey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Again, the miss by Green.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Wembanyama. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Sabonis. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Boston leading by 4. Wembanyama finds Butler. Thompson with it. Down low. It's deflected. Sabonis with the steal. Pass to Ivey. Williams scanning the floor. Over to the wing. Sabonis, the pass to Clark. Clock at 6. Butler with the steal. Over Williams. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Butler's got his second basket.
Boy, that was a terrific sequence by Butler, demonstrating why he's such an outstanding two-way threat.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's in there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Green. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. On the wing, Williams, defended by Butler. Clock at 4. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Boston leading by 5. Wembanyama high post. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Thompson. And it's blocked.
Oh, nice swat there from Ivy. Love seeing guards like him come up big on defense.
Outside Williams. Sabonis, high post. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Now here's Williams, following the missed shot by Sabonis. Here's Ivy, and it's in off the backboard.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Pass to LaRavia. Now Wembanyama. And the three ball is good. Wembanyama's got 8.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Boston. Right now they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And when you look at Boston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
I love when Ivy is aggressive on offense because he's so effective playing downhill.
Back to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Cans it from downtown.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
And Thompson kicks to Simons. Back to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Laravia. He's covered by Clark. To the paint. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. And another shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
It's maybe not the shot Thompson wants, but he stays composed and makes the mid-range game work for him.
Baseline J on the way. Sabonis sets the pick for Ivy to the inside. Sabonis inside. Defended by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Clark dishes to Ivy. Pass to Sabonis. And here is Green. The three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. And it's Laravia missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 6. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The first one falls. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And Simons drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Simons against Rozier. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Rozier following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Moody. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Number 1, Anthony Simons.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
that one is off. Walker's checked in for the Celtics. He hits the second from the line. Boston leading by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. A 17-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Now, here's Rozier. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Clark, a screen on DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Denver. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Wembanyama against Nance. Wembanyama with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Rozier. Still scoreless.
Rozier did a nice job seeing what was available that time. So comfortable in the pick and rolls and makes the pass that's available.
Wembanyama against Nance. Goes back up. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 12.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Branham, guarded by Walker. Branham, the pass to Clark. Here's Branham. Denver passing it around. Rozier for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Now DiVincenzo. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Nance against Wembanyama. Pass to Jones. Smith outside. DiVincenzo with it. They get it back. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Nance a screen. Rozier for 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Boston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Nuggets trail by 13 on the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Williams is out there with Nance. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ivy in at the point. Nance a screen on Walker. From deep, Williams. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Pass to Walker. Back to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 6 points from Amen Thompson. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Butler comes in for Walker. And it's Simons in for Dante DiVincenzo. And that one falls for Williams. Boston leading by 12. Pass to LaRavia. Simons surveying the D. Six to shoot. Misses in close. The Nuggets trail by 12. Ivy kicks to Sabonis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Williams for the three. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Here's Thompson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Now, here's Ivy. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And here is Butler. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Simons. Thompson passes to Simons. Now here's Thompson. Boston needs to get off a shot.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to New York. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sabonis sets the pick for Williams. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Smith outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the 76ers in Philadelphia. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Detroit Pistons.
And for their matchup with Detroit, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Green's checked in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be Jimmy Butler shooting. That's on Jalen Green. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
Williams against Butler. Here is Williams. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Sabonis. Over Smith. And it's good off the back rim and in. Sabonis has got his third bucket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Butler in the corner. They set the pick. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Williams finds Green. Fires the three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And that one's good, LaRavia.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now, here's Rozier. Scoreless thus far. Outside Williams. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Shoots the three. And it's Rozier missing.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Butler, no good. The Nuggets trail by 13. On the wing, Green. The Nuggets moving the ball around. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Green's got 10 points in the game.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Now, here is Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's LaRavia. Covered by Nance. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. For Boston, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That free throw, no good. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. And then for Denver, Clark, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Moses Moody in for Williams. Good on the second free throw. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And now, let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. 5th, Jalen Green.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
Now, here's Clark. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. BA thanks. Now here's Green. He's got 12. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Simons. Here's Thompson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Walker's checked in for Boston. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Anfernee Simons. And Denver with a change here too. Branham's checked in. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Branham, still without a basket. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they are ranked 3rd in team rebounding because of that aggression and their willingness to be so physical.
And you brought up their ranking in blocks. They commit those big bodies down low, Greg, and don't let any shot go unchallenged inside. The first free throw is good. That one misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
Branham, the pass to Moody. Here's Branham. Sabonis, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Branham, defended by DiVincenzo. Branham can't get it to go. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Wembanyama has got 18 points in the game. Rozier against Thompson.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers.
He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, putting up 26 points per, 11 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
That's good from Rozier.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
And both free throws good for Rozier. Celtics leading by 17. Thompson sets the pick for Wembanyama. Now here's DiVincenzo. D right on him. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Thompson against Rozier. Moody with it. 9 points last game out. Pass to Sabonis.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
First trip to the line for him here.
Sabonis, 2 shots.
Throw good. Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
And Sabonis drops them both.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Thompson passes to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to Rozier. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And both free throws good for Rozier. 1:37 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Walker. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
And it goes down 2 points. Clark's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Sabonis. Second chance effort. Wembanyama. Deadly inside.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Rozier missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Ivy against Thompson. Inside. Here's Sabonis. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Sabonis has got 10.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Boston Celtics.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Raptors, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to...
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Thompson is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Butler. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's LaRavia in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Here's Simons after the basket by Sabonis. Bounce pass, Butler. There's a good screen. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Clark kicks to Ivy. Clark sets a screen for Ivy. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Butler. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler is used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
At the line, shooting 1.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Now, here's Sabonis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Thompson. Over Ivy. Outside for Wembanyama. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Back to Williams. Sabonis' screen on Butler. Left side, Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Green. And again, Denver, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And yes, it's good. 22 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 7. And Williams with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Nuggets pick up 2. Hits it from three-point range. Butler's got 16.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Green. Clark outside to the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So a moment now to see the story for Jalen Green.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Larry Nance is checked in for Sabonis. Butler a screen on Clark. Nance against Wembanyama. Over Nance. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's now 24 points for Victor Wembanyama. The Nuggets trail by 19. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The Nuggets in second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Williams against Butler. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Nance a screen. Here's the 3. Rebound Boston.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Clark has got the ball here for Denver. 19-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
And I mean, just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Ivy, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. So he comes up empty at the line.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
And stolen by Ivy. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here's Simons. He's got 11. Smith with a screen on Green. That's a 2 from Simons. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
Green kicks to Williams. Clark a screen on Butler. Butler against Williams. And Boston with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler passes to Simons. Here's Butler. He's guarded by Williams. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
First in opponents' points per game, and they're number 2 in total rebounding. They have power, they're explosive, and really a ferocious group at going after every miss.
And the defense you brought up, holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage in the league, we can't even begin to describe how hard they are to break down. The Celtics making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Now here's Williams. 11 points in the game. Count it. Williams has got 13.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Smith outside. Down low. It's tipped. Butler passes to DiVincenzo. And Rozier pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 17. Clark kicks to Rozier. To the inside. Williams. Rebound Boston. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Rozier defending. Simons against Ivy. Simons, the pass to DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Ivy. Back to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Williams.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Simons, the pass to Smith. Back to Simons. Teardrop shot. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And that one falls for Clark. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Boston. Walker comes in for Butler. And so Clark nails both of them. Celtics leading by 15. Now DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one. 3-pointers, Simons. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And you got to get out on the head if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Now, here's Clark. He's got 8. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 6 points for Terry Rozier.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Ivy. So Rozier will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 16. Outside, Sabonis. trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Simons against Rozier. Jones sets the pick for Simons. And here is DiVincenzo. And that comes off the assist by Jones. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Sabonis. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. Moody the pass to Sabonis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Sabonis has got 15.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Clark. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
And so Clark nails both of them. Celtics leading by 14. Outside, Simons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Terry Rozier.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Simons. And Simons drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Branham. He averages about 5 points a game. Rozier sinks it from just inside the baseline. Rozier's got 8.
How about Terry Rozier flashing the in-between game? Nice.
Simons, the pass to DiVincenzo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Now, unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Celtics. That one misses for DiVincenzo.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
A nice shot by Moody.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now here's Walker. Still yet to score. Wembanyama outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Walker in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Celtics lead by 17.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
1:41 left here in the third quarter. And here is Rozier. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Sabonis kicks to Clark. Pass to Moody. stolen by Jones. Count that bucket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Rozier. 8 points for him. Five to shoot. Takes the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. DiVincenzo against Clark. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Tenacious offense from DiVincenzo, sticking with his selection to draw that foul.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
In their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
We've seen it so often. I mean, when you're talking close games, it typically comes down to free throw shooting, and he was on target from the stripe. Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. And Denver also making a switch. Green, he's checked in for Rozier. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Here's Green. He's got 12. Outside, Sabonis. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. Can they get it? The rebound by the Celtics. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Jalen Green is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Green. Pass to Ivey. Driving in, and it's Clark in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Thompson. Now here's Jones, defended by Moody.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Clark with a wide-open look. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got his third assist on the night. Thompson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Sabonis. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Nuggets trail by 20. Moody the pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. The finish, and Wembanyama throws it down.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Sabonis kicks to Green. And again, Denver with the triple.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Jones with the screen on Sabonis. Thompson looking for an opening. Back to Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And so Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Clark. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Here's Ivy after the basket by Boston to the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And one of the best guard finishers. Ivy relentless when attacking the rim.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Simons in for Thompson. Williams, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Ivy no good on that one. Clark sets a screen for Williams. Tries again. That shot off. Simons with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Green kicks to Ivy. Second shot opportunity. And here's the fast break. Simons with the ball. Now Green defending. The shot's good from Simons.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Clark. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
At the line for your Celtics, Dante DiVincenzo. At the line for 2 shots.
They throw drops for DiVincenzo.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smith has checked in. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Here's Lee. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's tipped and stolen by Butler. Butler on the way to the inside. Here's Simons. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Simons has got 11 points here in just the second half. Butler against Williams. Pass to Nance. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Nance. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Wembanyama, a screen on Ivy. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And it's Bona with the rebound. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Ivy finds Williams. Williams, a screen on Smith. Pass to Ivy. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Wembanyama. Count it, good. Wembanyama's got 30.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And here's Nance, covered by Smith. Nance in the post, working on Smith. Nance, no good. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Butler, pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Outside Butler takes a 3. With the clock winding down, and Wembanyama throws it down.
And you could see that coming, right? Wembanyama taking on contact, getting the better end of that deal.
Great, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all? A generational talent for Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Branham, the pass to Ivy. For the basket. He's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Now here's Butler. Wembanyama, right side. Wembanyama sets a screen for Simons. It's not going to go for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Butler feeling out a bit. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
So he gets them both. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Sabonis kicks to Williams. Here's Branham, defended by Butler. Pass to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis sets the pick for Ivy. The rebound by the Celtics. Wembanyama is... And here's Smith. Taken away by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And the rejection by Smith.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
Ivy against Jones. Wembanyama passes to Butler. Outside, Simons. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Denver shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Ivy kicks to Nance. Williams for three. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. 16 points for Williams.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Simons, the pass to Smith. Back to Simons. Outside, Jones. Outside, Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Branham. The three. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Simons. Now Smith. Simons with the ball. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Simons has got 6 here in this quarter.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Now here's Nance. Williams with the ball. Butler covering. Williams passes to Branham. And Nance kicks to Ivy. Sabonis' screen on Simons. Offensive rebound. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards. Doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
Here's Wembanyama. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And the Celtics making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Moody's checked in. Butler from outside. They get the rebound. Smith with the stuff.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now, here's Ivy. Hands a screen on Wembanyama. Sabonis against Wembanyama. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Another home win, and I know it's important to make this a tough place for people to come in and steal a win.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to want to come here and play against us. We don't want anybody to want to play against us on the road either. But I definitely think the best thing we can do is win all the home games.
Yeah, you guys are protecting the fort, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.